Good afternoon, everyone. This is Shannon Scott, the Bard of Bonaventure, coming to you from inside of Bonaventure Cemetery at the Wilmington River near the bluff, the most antique section of Bonaventure Cemetery. And although I've walked by this plot of Frederica Winter and her husband Herman Winter for as many years as I can think of, I've just sort of taken special notice of it lately. I think it's because, in part, the sculptor John Walz, W-A-L-Z, John Walz, who added some 200 monuments to Bonaventure, and also famed for adding the silenced drums of Gettysburg to the Gettysburg battlefield, but really, had his heyday in Savannah from 1889 to 1922. But he basically sculpted or produced this monument, actually signing it, which that meant both Frederica and Herman paid him twice the cost of the whole monument itself, which could have been hundreds or thousands in difference because Walz signed it. But that's not really why we're here overall today. I was just kind of thinking about how they have this lovely terracing here that kind of gives them a little bit of a ledge. I suppose that helped against flooding too. But, to put you in the psyche of the Victorian and the high age of all this stuff, where they were celebrating death as a transition to paradise, and there was a lot of ritualism. And of course, as you've heard, my fans have heard me say, and my tourists hear me say every day, symbols are the hidden language of cemeteries and many things of the world. And this is kind of a basic, I guess, symbolic structure, but it's beautiful. It's obviously designed somewhat like a bed, although it's almost like a dual bathtub too, with the prayer cloth and then the initial of the family Winter to show that the name is woven into the fabric of heaven. But we also then have these two pedestals, which definitely significant of worship. And then we see, at an angle, these pillows with the tassels. And they're kind of like prayer kneeling benches in that sense, with these lovely tassels and a little bit of the cording go along the side. But you really do have this kind of like pillowy vibe here. So, just kind of in a symbolic idea, it's almost like Frederica and her husband Herman. You can almost imagine them kneeling here to pray. I don't know if they ever did that literally. I mean, this was a flower bed, and they would have had all kinds of flowers here. So it's probably unlikely that they literally prayed here. But, it's at the same time, it was your monument. If you wanted to pray there, you're overlooking the eternal rivers. This would be a perfect place to do that. So maybe they did. I don't know. But to kind of go back to my earlier thought about putting you in the psyche of the Victorian. You're out here every weekend picnicking with your family and friends. So here was sort of the psyche. You might have been 20 years of age, but you were A, excited about buying your headstone, B, putting your name on it to show your eternal connect already, your eternal destiny, let's say, with the Lord in heaven, etc. And as husband and wife, that was ultra important to, early in the marriage, get a headstone and put the name on the both your name and your the spouse's name on it, to show how the earthly union was matched already in heaven. So I love how we have this combination of like the bed vibe, the bathtub vibe, or the font vibe, the baptismal font vibe, with the prayer kneeling bench. It's like a hodgepodge of different styles and meanings. But what a lovely place for them to commune together as husband and wife. You can actually just very much picture them putting chairs or picnic blankets behind the monument and overlooking the river and saying hello to their neighbors over there, the Connerats, or the McCaffreys and the Nunnallys over here, their neighbors. So anyway, people are curious about some of this stuff. This is stuff that I'm just always braining and have on the mind. So I like to share it every now and again with you, my watcher. And yeah, this is what we do out here every day with Bonaventure Cemetery Journeys. Not tours, but Bonaventure Cemetery Journeys. If you're searching for us out there. And yeah, you want to hang out with the original the founder, the bard of Bonaventure stories, Shannon Scott, and his very talented protege as well. So check us out. Easy website, bonaventurecemetery.com. Tell your friends. And also you can catch up with me at shannonscott.com. So yeah, they're interchangeable really. shannonscott.com, bonaventurecemetery.com. But I'm going to be going more and more over symbolic meaning in the cemeteries in the coming days. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys.